Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hope you're already prepared for the holidays. I'm currently not. I'm still doing some work here on my home. And why I actually made this video, actually a live stream, is because I don't know how to edit currently a video. And what I'm gonna try to present you today, it's showing you how to play with the Rapier. And that's pretty much it. If you want, we can play afterwards, but that was the plan from the beginning to actually show you how I'm adjusting for the Rapier and how I'm so good with it. And why I think Rapier, it's a better club than Endbringers sometimes. I'm not gonna say all the times, but sometimes it is. So I'm gonna show you why this method is useful, especially for the guys that are just starting the game. You can use also Firefly level 3, or starting with the Rapier level I think 4. So let me show you a video. So, for example, here I'm with the Rapier, not with the Rapier, with the Firefly. So what I'm doing, let me actually get a ruler as well. Can we get a ruler in here? Let's see. Do I have a ruler? I cannot copy it here. Why not? Okay, let me add it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so we have a ruler. I didn't put the... I don't think you guys were expecting this one, so let me rotate it a bit. Where's the transform? Can I actually rotate it myself? Not just moving? It doesn't really let me to rotate it. Okay, so... rotate degrees counterclockwise. There we go. So now we have our ruler here. And let's actually remove that that white, because it's annoying. So it barely can see it, but now it's transparent, so that's fine. Good. Welcome, Colin and Greenson. Also Emma. So what I'm doing currently, I'm measuring how much of the ball guide it's actually at the hole from my beginning spot, where it's actually shows 0 there. So for example, this one, I'm taking 70%. So because I'm when I'm hovering the hole, I'm at 70% from the... EB School also works with Rapier and Firefly. Yes, it does. But what I'm showing you with the topspin, Endbringer doesn't work. But the Rapier and Fireflies are working pretty much with both of the rules. And sometimes you will gonna get, without any spin, you're gonna get a glitchy ball guide. And I think not all of you, but some of you will were remaining short near the hole and not going in. And that's why I think you can use this method. So let's continue with the video here. Let me just drag my my ruler and let's play it. So I'm placing finding my my distance from my starting position to the hole, which is 70. Then I'm putting full topspin on the ball, leaving the ball guide a bit through the hole. And instead of 70, so I was with my slider here at 70, I'm dividing that number to 2. So instead of 70%, I'm playing actually 35% slider in my app. So I'm playing 20% downhill, 20% elevation downhill, and 35% slider. And we're gonna play it again. adjusting for the wind. And we can actually speed up this process. And you'll see that I'm always gonna hit the pin there. And it doesn't work with just low winds. No, it works with high winds as well, in crosswinds, in headwinds, in any kind of wind condition. It does work. So here I'm showing you a Rapier, which I was at the complete max distance. So you can play Endbringer rule with it, with the max distance 25%. Or you can play with full topspin with the 20% downhill at 50% slider. So I was there at complete max distance at the hole. So what I'm doing, I'm dividing that distance to 2 and placing that number into my slider in the application. So I'm adjusting here and giving it a shot. Because when you're pulling to... I'm stopping a bit the video because I know I'm hitting great here. When you're pulling from max distance, on max distance, your rings will gonna be bigger. Close to min distance, your rings will gonna be even slower. But, well, KD, Rapier rule, I think it's a better club because you can use Endbringer rule on it, you can use my rule on it, you can use both of them. But you can use also both of them on the Endbringer, but only after Endbringer reaches level 7. And I don't have that level of my club over there. So, because I'm pulling into mid-distance, and the wind is not that big, I can hit the grate and still gonna go in. Gonna go on the left side of the pin because I hit the grate left, but it'll gonna still go inside. I know that's why KD doesn't receive the range there. Okay, so that was one. I'm doing the same shot with the Firefly here as well. But in this case, look at this. I'm over 100%. So, oh, wait a second. Let me place it back. So, what to do when you're over 100%? So let me leave it like this. Let's place our measurement ruler here. So I'm gonna make it smaller. This is 100% for me, right? So let's play the video. That was 100% for me, right? And it was over here. It was like 120%. What you can do, you can play 60% slider with 20% elevation, even if you're not reaching over there, and it'll gonna still get it in. I use that until 150%, so and play in 75% slider, and still gonna get that in instead of going with close to a dunk for the short iron. I'm not saying that this will, no offense to Jared or anybody that plays the Endbringer rule. That's a good rule. I was playing the same way, but I don't like to waste a lot of time to pull a lot of rings, especially in expert or higher tours. And I'm not talking about Dale here, KD. Definitely not. So I'm gonna show you another one. This is with cross headwind, and here I'm around 90% of the club. So let me actually pause that where I was checking my distance. Over here, and let's place our measurement there. So I am close to 90%. It was like 92 or 93% slider. And I actually played it at 45% slider. So I'm dividing that distance to 2, playing 20% elevation. especially for max distance shots or even over max distance shots, Colin. It will still work the same. The only one way it won't work is that if you have different elevation, then you're gonna have to change the elevation in your app. So for example, if the shot is playing 10% uphill, you're gonna play just 10% downhill. And if the shot is 10% downhill, you're gonna play 30% downhill for your elevation there in the app. And that was one. I'm gonna show you also the another one with Rapier. This is I didn't have too much. So for example, this one I was actually in between the clubs. See, so this can happen a lot in tournaments. You didn't actually go too far to get to measure in distance with your wedge, or you I don't know, you wanted to go in short iron minimum distance and you couldn't get it. So here you're gonna measure from your ball 100 and then estimate for the rest what it is from that point more, and divide that distance by 2. So I think here I was like 130%. So divided by 2 was 65% slider. I had a glitchy ball guide there, but it still goes like it should go. It wasn't too much wind there, so anyway, I was trying to use basic balls to actually get as much wind as possible in Tour 4. I was actually matching up with myself and trying to place it in different positions. My Rapier and my Firefly, 2 accounts connected with both of the clubs. And like I said, Endbringer will still work. If I'm gonna have an Endbringer level 7, I would definitely use it. But I'm gonna use that topspin because why to actually adjust for 18 rings when I can adjust for like 7? It's gonna be a lot easier, a lot less time consumed, and yeah. So if you have questions about this this method that I'm using, shout it out in the chat. You multiply your slider error. I think it's 70% slider, but 60 real. It will affect more the Rapier rule. No, offer. It's gonna be affecting less because it's just a 5% slider difference when you divide it by 2. So 0.5 will gonna be close to a 0.1 in your adjustment over there, even in higher winds. If you're not, I don't know, going in downhill a lot and you're close to max distance. So I just had those videos. I was trying to actually create a, like I said, a video, but I'm currently a noob in Adobe Premiere Pro. I just downloaded 2 days ago, so I was trying to actually make it for you guys, but like I said, I'm a noob with it, so I decided to just go live and show it to you. So like I said, even at max distance, if you have a very good Rapier, like very good accuracy Rapier, like I have like maxed out here, even at mid distance, you're gonna steal most of the shots. We're gonna go in with even a great, so you don't have to worry about it. It's easy to hit perfect with a wedge, but to have in mind that also a great can go in with this accuracy. And I think after the Endbringer will reach level 7 of my accounts, I don't know, maybe you can hit double grades and still gonna go in with this method, even in high winds. That will be good. So this was the grade from 50%, and what else do we have? I think this was all the shots that I wanted to show it to you. Yeah, and like I said, you're measuring the distance. So let me go back and show it again. So for example, here I'm placing it at max, right? And let me do this. This is 100%. So I am at 70%. Instead of playing 70% slider, I'm doing 35. So I'm dividing that distance from the start to the hole there. It wasn't even 70%, I guess. It was even less. Yeah, it was between... no, it was 70. Close to 70. So you're gonna find the slider, especially the guys that that you have like lower level clubs with that are still playing rookie and or pro, and you don't have other way to go. Maybe you don't have the Endbringer unlocked. I'm saying that I'm not saying that this will gonna be a better rule, but we're gonna have multiple options because Firefly and Rapier can be played with the same rule as Endbringer, but can be played with this one in particularly because it has those top spins. And if a wedge has more than 75%, 75 top spin, you can also use that as your wedge. I don't think there are too many wedges that are having that top spin. So Firefly has it from actually you can use even level. No, I don't recommend level 1 and 2 for Firefly because of the ball guide issue. You need a bit of ball guide, so I think from 3.8 to 4 at level 4, you're gonna be better dialing it in with those clubs. Endbringer, it's good even from low level, especially from level 3 to do the Endbringer rule because you have like 4.0 ball guide, but you lack the top spin until level 7. On the Rapier, on the other hand, you can use it from level 4 because you have top spin, and when you apply full top spin, you're gonna see the full ball guide, which is nice, and it will gonna work most of the times. If you're not seeing the full ball guide, you can still play Endbringer rule with it. You're gonna have the elevation already set in the app, so you're not gonna lose too much distance. You're just gonna have to remove the top spin. Yes. Great balls with Endbringer rule over 70% slider will miss. Well, you saw that Rapier rule at max distance with a great won't miss. Well, it was a Rapier level 9, so it has like 95 accuracy, just 5 less than the Endbringer at level 7. So I'm thinking that you can definitely go and upgrade your Rapier a lot sooner than you're upgrading your Endbringer. That's why it's a rare, not a epic. So after adjusting with that in mind, when you're applying a full topspin here, you can do also a different topic because I actually developed this rule by quite some months right now. But in the past, I was still using these clubs and I was still doing great. The only thing was I wasn't actually going with the ball guide over the hole to measure that distance and divide it by 2. I was actually placing my ball at maximum distance and by the looks of it, knowing where I am at 75% slider, half and 25, I was placing around that point and doing full topspin and going into the hole with 20% elevation. So it's also true club distance as well. So if you're putting full topspin and you're 70% slider and you will placing the ball guide through the hole, you're gonna be in true club distance at 35% slider. That's the beauty of it. So when I'm placing the full topspin here and align it, I'm actually half away from the pin to the starting point. So that was the reason I actually went with doing this method. It's easier to actually calculate your slider and a lot faster. And I'm always gonna go in and hit the pin. So guys, I hope this rule helps, and well, maybe do some other streams this year. If not, I'm wishing you all Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wishing you all the best, and hope to see you also good and healthy, and having that smile on your faces back on the stream. Until then, bye bye everyone.